Hi everyone, we're in the kitchen with Cindy Marinangel. Hi Cindy.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an actress and I'm a vegan, so I wanted to come today and, staying in shape and being healthy is really important to me. I'm filming a movie called Desert Daughters and I'm playing this rough and tumble biker chick, so I need to keep my muscle up and I wanted to show you today. I'm a really big fan of cooking with cookbooks and I love Bethany Frankel's book, The Skinny Girl Dish, and there's a favorite recipe that I've fallen in love with called Boo Boo Banana Bread. Bethany Frankel's dog is called Boo Boo, so she named it after her dog. What I love about the recipe is that there are use what you have variations in the cookbook itself. So what I've done is actually made her recipe vegan through substitutions.
That's great. That's great. Okay.
So I'm going to get started and show you what we have today. All you basically need is a big bowl, and the best thing about this is you just dump everything in together, stir it up, pour it in a pan, and put it in the oven. And about 50 minutes later, you are good to go. So the first thing you want to do is preset your oven to 450 degrees and get all of your ingredients ready, and we'll get started, and I'll show you how they get put together. Again, the best part is you just dump it all in. So instead of regular sugar, I like to use evaporated cane sugar. It's healthier. It's pure cane sugar, and it's been treated really well, and it's environmentally friendly. So you need a cup of that. And then a cup of, instead of regular white flour, I use a whole wheat pastry flour. If you have some sort of, like if you can't do gluten or something, then you can sub that out as well. But just a cup of the whole wheat pastry flour. Sorry, I have a little in there, okay. And then what you want to do is instead of egg, you can use vanilla soy yogurt, which is easily found like in a Whole Foods or Sprouts or something like that. And just one whole container gets dumped in. And that's your bonding agent, which is a lot of fun. And I know Bethany talked about this. When you have bananas that are sitting around and browning, when they look like this and you're like, oh, I'm going to get rid of this. No, that's when you make this bread. So you take these bananas and we're going to mash them. They make them really gooey. Could you grab that plate, please, Donna?
I'm so glad we had these bananas.
Just put these down. I know, it's fabulous. I mean, it's okay. You can do it with regular ones. But I went to a bunch of different stores and everyone had new bananas and I was like, no new bananas. Okay, so the easiest way to mash these is to use a potato masher. So I just go ahead and let these go out. And you want to mash those, Donna? Just mash them, get them all mushy. Then you add a half a cup of blueberries. Now you can swap out the fruit if you like, but I really have had success with the banana blueberry combination. And then I like to add also a little quarter cup of cranberries. So that adds to the little mix. You're doing good. Yeah. And then what you do is you use your little spatula and you clear that off and you start over again and get them really mushy. So you just want it to be just mushy. I just have fun. It's fun, right? They smell good.
Yeah, the smell is great, and it's better if you have the right bananas because they're sweeter
and they
have a better
easier.
smell.
Yeah, they're really amazing. Here, use that so you can clear through as you're going. And then instead of butter, this is really, they say margarine is like one step away from plastic. So Earth Balance makes a really great organic whipped butter. And it's oil. It's an oil blend like palm fruit, soybean, canola, olive oil. It's really good. So we're going to do a tablespoon of that into the mix. And it melts. It's like it just tastes normal. And then we're going to use fresh vanilla. And I try to buy as many things organic as I can, even the bananas. But you're going to do a teaspoon of the organic vanilla, dump that right in. And then we're going to go 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. So, that's good. One more mush, one more like little baby mush through that.
I think that's pretty good though.
Yeah, because it's just gonna, that's really
liquefied
good.
here.
It is. Okay, so you want like a cup of the bananas, so usually 2 or 3, but you can just use the spatula and just dump it right in the mix. There you go. It's really yum. And while she's doing that, I'm going to cheat. The best thing about using a recipe is you can always go back and look and cheat and make sure you get it right, and you're guaranteed for it to be a good turnout. So we're going to do a half of a teaspoon of baking soda as well. Thank you, Donna. That's great. we'll just throw that in the sink. Okay, done with that. And then finally a 1/4 teaspoon of the salt. And I like to use sea salt instead of regular salt. You can get it, you know, anywhere really. I think it's just much healthier for you. And then we stir.
Ooh,
I know. You want to do the honors?
Sure, I'd love to.
It's really easy. Yeah, go ahead. Just stir it up. Get it really gooey and good. It's really fast to make. You just dump it in, which is fun. And while you're stirring that, you want to make sure all the powder, all the butter is gone. I'm going to prep our pan. Okay. So again, you can make cupcakes if you like. A really great way to make a cupcake is to use an ice cream scooper. That'll give you the right amount in each little cupcake thing. But also it's fast if you're in a hurry to make just a loaf. And you know what I've done in the past, Donna, is I've made these loaves and given them away at Christmas.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. They have like little paper liners and things that you can buy. So you want to take a piece of parchment paper, not wax paper. So what's the difference between parchment and wax? Parchment paper can go in the oven, wax paper cannot. So you want to take this, and the easiest way to do it is to draw a line around the bottom of the pan and then cut it out. I'm just going to guesstimate today.
Oh, this is fun.
Is it fun? Yes. How's it going? Yeah, keep it going.
Fun. And
get all that
you know
butter on the end.
I feel my arm is getting a workout.
And then you're going to spray it with a little spray. So I have an organic canola oil that I just lightly dust the pan with so it doesn't stick. And then, Donna, you can just pour it right in the pan. It just goes right in.
Wow, this is
You got it good? You got all the butter in there?
Can you hold it for me while I
Mm-hmm.
tip it down?
There you go.
So I just get it.
Look at that. It's chunky and it's yummy. And I highly recommend licking the bowl and the spoon.
That reminds me when I was a little girl, we used to make chocolate chip cookies, my grandmother and I. And I always used to lick the bowl. And
my mom used to make Christmas cookies all the time with like the little cutouts and the sugar and everything. You can use a spatula. I'll get in there.
Thank you.
This is great. So yeah, I like to get every last little yummy bit in there. And then what we do is we cover the whole pan. You want to kind of like keep it off the sides, otherwise that little part will burn. We cover the pan with some tin foil for ½ an hour, and it bakes at 450. And then you take the tin foil off. You want the tin foil loose so that when the bread rises, it doesn't touch it. It goes for 30 minutes, and then you take the tin foil off and bake it for another 20. And then it comes out, and we will show you the finished product. So you just kind of spread it out in here so that it's all level and yummy and good. I like to also use recycled tin foil. You can shop around for it, but that way I feel good about the environment, because it's all about our print that we're leaving on the environment, right? So if you just kind of pop the foil up, it'll like kind of stay up and stay loose, and you don't want to close it too sharp, and then into the oven it goes.
Great.
Okay, here we go. And we'll set the timer for 30 minutes, and we'll come back to it and then take it off for another 20. And then at the end, you just use a little toothpick, and when it comes out with just a little bit of crumbs, you know it's ready. All right, so let's go. You smell it? It smells so good.
It's amazing.
Let's go pull it out of the oven. You excited?
Yes,
okay.
I want to eat some.
Okay.
I've never had a vegan bread.
Oh, it's amazing. And all the cranberries and blueberries that we added turned out really beautifully.
Yum.
So this is going to go quickly. Really healthy and really good. And you can also turn it into cupcakes if you want. So if you prefer that instead of a loaf.
Is there some kind of frosting that you can make to put on it if, say, you wanted to do
Really,
a
you
cupcake?
don't need it. And honestly, what I do when I slice it is I use a little, again, of the Earth Balance butter and maybe a little strawberry or raspberry jam on it. Is really amazing. So because we put the parchment paper at the bottom, it should just slip out real easily. And what I like to do is just dump it into a little...
oh, that's great.
And then you can just peel this right off the bottom. And you are good to go.
Wow, that looks pretty.
Beautiful, right? Right in your pan.
Okay.
And you ready? I'm going to cut into this little baby.
Please
Here we
do.
Go. All right. It's amazing, and it's soft and it's warm. So
it's completely vegan, huh?
it's completely vegan. Look at how beautiful that is.
I want to bite.
Okay, here, try some.
Oh my
we'll
goodness.
Split it. We'll each take a little.
Here.
Okay, see all the blueberries and cranberries?
Let's see how
it's
this is.
amazing. It's really soft, too.
Wow.
You don't need a frosting. It's amazing. It's really good.
This is so, it's
You're
so
gonna love this.
sweet. And
It's amazing. So good.
you're going to love this.
You don't miss the dairy and the eggs. You don't miss it. Everything's super healthy. So it's guilt-free, which is the best part. You can eat as much of this as you like and you're fine. You're good.
Well, thank you for joining us today. If you'd like to learn more about Cindy Marinangel's recipes, you can follow the website below. Cindy, where can we find more about you?
Well, you can go to my website, cindymarinangel.com, and there's all sorts of exciting things about my acting career and what I'm up to on there. Thank you, Donna, for having me. This is so much fun.
Thank you for coming. And we'll see you next time.
Okay.